Hey guys, Khalil Shabazz, founder and chief instructor of Black Phoenix Martial Arts and Fitness Academy and BlackPhoenixBootCamp.com. I want to talk to you today about toning and how it fits into your whole weight loss paradigm. When I take on a new client, one of the first things that I like to ask them during the initial interview is, what are your goals? What is it that you would like to accomplish? I have a lot of my clients who will tell me that they don't want to lose any weight, but they don't want to gain any weight either. What they want to do is become more defined. They really want to get toned. Now, this combination is pretty rare and it's pretty hard to come by, but if you really want to become more toned and more well defined, then your overall weight you should just outright ignore. What you need to be paying attention to is your body fat percentage and your size, how you actually look. Toning is the elimination or the lowering of body fat. When you look at someone and you would say that person is toned, what you're actually seeing is the muscle. You're looking at the definition of the muscle, which is the absence of body fat. The lower the body fat, the more definition, the more muscle definition, the more toned a person will look. So it's body fat and size, not weight, when you're looking to tone. To look more defined, to look toned while maintaining your current weight will result in you losing size. You will look smaller, much smaller. And that's simply because fat consumes more space than muscle. You can have two entirely different people, both at, let's say, 150 pounds, but if one has less body fat than the other, then that one will be substantially smaller than the one with a higher body fat. Here's an example of what I mean. Imagine you have two duffel bags. One duffel bag is filled with sand, the other duffel bag is filled with feathers. Now your goal here is to make both of these duffel bags weigh 150 pounds, right? So here's the question. Which duffel bag will be larger? The one with the feathers, right? The duffel bag with the feathers will be larger simply because it takes more feathers to reach 150 pounds than it does sand. So let's say you have two ladies that are both 5 feet 6 inches and they both wear a size 8 dress. The one with the lower body fat will be heavier than the one with the higher body fat. Muscle weighs more than fat. You see, so sand, just like muscle tissue, is much more dense. It's much more compact. So now that you understand weight should not be a concern when you're trying to tone and trying to become well defined, this is what you need to do. You need to drop your overall body fat percentage. Now, consuming additional protein that may or may not be in your future, but I will say cutting body fat is, because that's the overall goal. That's what you need to do. Now, if your body fat is above, let's say 26%, then you will need a very low fat nutrition plan, and your exercise regimen will mostly be pushing and pulling, a lot of resistance, not cardio. You need resistance to burn the excess fat. If your body fat is between, let's say, 17 and 25%, then your body fat is already pretty low. What you need to do is raise your protein intake in order to shore up your muscle mass. Now, when we're talking about your overall protein consumption, it should be approximately what your overall weight is. If you're around 17% body fat and you do not look toned, then you're more than likely underweight. And so therefore you need whole calorie foods, low fat, low carbohydrate, but relatively high in terms of protein. And again, your workout regimen should be mostly resistance, pushing, pulling, not necessarily cardio. What you're actually looking to do is build the muscle tissue. You're looking to build the muscle tissue and you're looking to burn the fat tissue. The most efficient way to doing that is resistance exercises. So just to recap, to tone or to look defined is to lower body fat percentage. You should not be focusing on your overall weight. You should simply focus on your body fat percentage. You will become smaller and your weight will either stay the same or it will increase. But again, you will look smaller. You will look smaller in stature because muscle weighs more than fat. At the same time, it consumes less space than fat. So with those things in mind, I hope this helps. Please leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Khalil Shabazz for Black Phoenix Martial Arts Fitness Academy and Black Phoenix Boot Camp, and I'll see you in class.